Sunlight streams through the window, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. Richie sits hunched over his laptop, the screen reflecting the sickly green glow of code. Empty pizza boxes and energy drink cans litter his desk. His phone buzzes on the nightstand. He glances at it, a flicker of hope igniting in his chest. It's the group chat with Amy, Michelle, and Rock, the Exceptional Individuals Club. The last message, a playful jibe from Amy about Rock's questionable fashion choices, is dated a year ago. A wave of loneliness washes over him. He should have reached out and should have maintained contact, but the thought of initiating conversation feels insurmountable. What if they've moved on? What if they're all having amazing lives without him? Anxiety, a cold serpent, begins to coil around his chest. He should go to class. A tiny voice whispers in his head. Social interaction, learn, grow. But what if I say something stupid? Another voice, louder and more insistent, counters. What if they laugh at me? What if I can't keep up? He stares at the screen, his fingers hovering over the keyboard. Just finish the assignment, the first voice pleads. Then you can go to class, a small step. But what if it's not good enough? The second voice screams. What if I fail? What if I'm a failure? Images flash through his mind. Failing exams, professors scowling, classmates whispering behind his back. He feels a cold sweat prickling his skin. His breath catches in his throat. You're not good enough, the voice repeats, a mantra of self-doubt. You'll never be good enough. Panic rises, choking him. He feels a familiar tightness in his chest, a suffocating pressure building behind his eyes. He closes his eyes, trying to calm his racing heart, but the intrusive thoughts continue to bombard him. Just breathe, he whispers to himself, but the words are lost in the cacophony of his own anxieties. He reaches for his phone, a desperate need for distraction. He scrolls through social media feeds, watching the lives of others unfold. Parties, vacations, relationships. A constant, painful reminder of his isolation. The world outside the window seems to blur, the vibrant colors fading into a dull, monotonous gray. He feels trapped, suffocating in his anxieties, a prisoner in his mind. The air in the dilapidated warehouse is thick with the smell of stale beer and cheap cologne. Rock, with a defiant glint in his eyes, stands amidst a group of young men, dealing a small bag of white powder across a grimy table. He counts the cash, a practiced smirk playing on his lips. This life wasn't what he envisioned. He dreamt of stages, of roaring crowds, of his music echoing through the world, but his parents' disappearance had shattered his dreams, forcing him into a life of survival. He glances around the warehouse, at the faces of his friends, hardened young men with vacant eyes and troubled pasts. They were all products of the same broken system, trapped in a cycle of violence and despair. A wave of guilt washes over him. He's not just selling drugs, he's poisoning his community, trapping them in the same web of misery that ensnared him. Suddenly, a fight erupts on the other side of the warehouse. Two men, faces contorted in rage, exchange blows. Rock watches, a chilling indifference settling over him. This was his world now, a world of violence, where survival was the only law. He pulls out a small vial of the drug, the white powder glistening in the dim light. He snorts a line, the bitter taste burning his nostrils. The world around him shifts, the harsh edges softening, the anxieties fading. He feels a sense of release, a temporary escape from the harsh realities of his life. But the euphoria is fleeting, replaced by a gnawing emptiness, a sense of dread. He knows he's on a dangerous path, a path that leads to self-destruction. But the allure of escape, the fleeting oblivion, is too strong to resist. He glances at his reflection in a dirty window, the image of a stranger staring back at him. The young man who dreamt of music stardom was gone, replaced by a hardened survivor, a ghost of his former self.